Family, what's going on, people? How y'all day been? Now, at first I thought I wasn't gonna even be able to get up on this live today because I had so much stuff going on, but I'm so passionate about what I do. I said, you know what? I actually got time. That way my schedule is cleared up a little bit better tomorrow. So I'm on here. This is a true example of what it's like when you got to steady push through. Instead of you telling yourself, you know what, I don't got time. You know what, I got time. No, I don't really got time. Well, I got time. I made time, y'all. I made sure. I had to stop the market and everything. Look at this. Everything. Grab me some fruit. I just left my daughter's college send-off, so that went pretty good. Man, nothing like some water, y'all. Nothing like it. Make sure y'all get y'all water in too, man. Ain't nothing wrong with some water. Raphael, what up, though? Now we don't have to drink too much water if we eating watery fruits and vegetables because they got a lot of water in it. That's technically how we supposed to get our water. This way is just extra, like to make sure we stay hydrated. But the water that we get from our fruits and vegetables, it already got the minerals and all that type stuff, vitamins already packed into it. So this is just extra. Plus, it got a process that they go through, including this spring water that we get. We don't really know if it's true spring water. We just know it's a spring water. So what better way than to get it from our fruit and vegetable source? Just like we get our protein and our, fat and, all that type stuff from our whole foods instead of a protein shake. Same way with the water. We want to eat our water most of the time through our fruits and vegetables. That's why I eat a lot of cucumber, spinach, and watermelon. And I just grabbed some more cucumbers and I just grabbed some more watermelon. Like right now as you speak, I just don't want to be eating on the camera. Man, shit be dripping all over my shirt and stuff. Raphael, how your day been? My day was productive as usual. I like purified water better than spring water. I like coconut water too. Yeah, I remember you saying you like purified. I say purified in spring is way better than the person doing, what is it? What is it? Humidified? Not humidified. You know what I'm talking about? The other water, Raphael, the one that we shouldn't be getting. That ain't got nothing in it. What is it? Distilled water? One of them. You know what I'm trying to say, Raphael. But the spring and purified is the only way I go if I am reaching for any type of water. Coconut water is the best. That's the original electrolytes. That's what I like to mix in. Like if I'm making like a smoothie or some type of like fruit drink, and I'm trying to make it more watery like, I add in some coconut water. That's a true electrolyte. The Gatorade and all that stuff is straight garbage, y'all. That's straight bullshit, Gatorade. All those food dyes and then the sugar that's in it, and then it's just a bunch of stuff. It's all bad with Gatorade. They say it's for electrolytes, but why they don't get the sports players coconut water on the side? They can just make some flavored coconut water. They come up and make everything else taste damn good. Give them some flavored coconut water. But they don't like to promote healthy stuff like that. Yep, they don't like to promote healthy stuff like that. Bethany Woodward. God loves you. God loves you too. I appreciate it. I had to pull over and do this live. Y'all know I usually do it in the car anyway, but today was a different type of pullover. Like I pulled over just to get to it, but it was too much traffic going by. It was just kind of like too much of a distraction. Now I kind of pulled over in one of the lots because I'm gonna go in that market in a minute because I gotta grab some tuna fish. They don't got the tuna fish at the fruit and vegetable market. I just left the fruit and vegetable market, but I'm about to grab some tuna out. So I'm right in one of the areas I be in. It's about 30 minutes from my house, but it's still one of my areas that I be in. Aiden Fanning, welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. Alex Comedy Show. Welcome to the live. I appreciate everybody. Hey, yo, shout out to the live too, man. Y'all been pretty live lately. Shout out y'all state, city, or country too. I just want to know who in the building. So Raphael, how your games and stuff been going, man? You been locked and loaded, staying focused? I know some days be more challenging depending on how busy we are. We get off schedule. I mean, we not get off schedule, but well, yeah, we get off schedule with our way of eating because of how our regular schedule, you know, be going. Depending on some days be longer than others. Some days you don't be as prepared. But I'm telling y'all, what works is whenever you even reaching for the bad stuff and you know you shouldn't be eating it, more than likely you can get away with it. You just don't want a pattern of reaching for it day after day, week after week like that. You need to be able to clear it before you reach for something else bad that you know you shouldn't be eating, especially if it's outside of your routine. Clear that first and then reach again if you're gonna reach. Don't reach and you ain't cleared all of that and reach again and you ain't cleared all. That's where you gotta consistently do bad. So it's gotta be a build up. Other than that, you gonna win. As long as you're going hard with your nutrition, as long as you're going hard with moving your body, you're going to win. It takes consistency to get our body and our mental state and spiritual state to get it to the level that we want to get it to. It takes the same amount of energy and time to, you know, to do the bad stuff to make our body do some crazy stuff like picking up fat and your belly didn't get bigger or you to lose gains. You got to consistently do bad. You got to consistently do bad to lose gains. You got to consistently do bad to not move forward. But if you going good, and then you going bad, and then good, bad, and then you might do another bad. Don't continue to do a bad, because now you about to start going in reverse as far as your gains. So, and we always know when we starting to do this too much of a back-to-back. When you see that too much of a back-to-back, y'all, pull back. That means just go harder that next week or them next days, just go way cleaner. That means you ain't got time for dirty when you go back-to-back dirty outside of your regular routine. You don't have no room. You don't even have time for ranch on your cucumbers. You need to just be seasoning those cucumbers up and just eating them. That way you confident enough to know, okay, let me clear all of this week. I'm about to go an extra few days or extra day just to make sure I clear my system. All right, now I feel good about it. But don't go bad, and then good, bad, good, bad. No, that ain't enough. That's a recipe for disaster. Brandy, Alex Comedy Show. Hey, what up, Alex Comedy Show? Brandy Randaball. Hopefully I said that right. I think I done pretty good with that. Brandy Randaball. Cringe alert. What did it say? ERM cringe alert. LOL. What you mean by that, Brandy? Let me see. Oh, my man got a mobile detail coming. Oh, this the guy I was seeing up the street. My bad, y'all. I'm in a. I would turn the camera, but actually I might do it. But he got a mobile detail coming. I saw this guy up the street. I'm about to turn the camera so y'all can see it. Let me just read this. I ate McDonald's today, but I earned. Hey, you look at it. It's different when you earn it, Raphael. So you good. It tastes better. Even though it's bad, you don't look at it bad because you earned it. I can see if you just this all you do, but then that'll be something else. Let me show y'all this. My man. Let me show y'all so y'all can see what I'm seeing. Cause I saw them sitting right here. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. Let me show y'all. Y'all see it? Y'all see that white Corvette? It's a new Corvette too, getting washed. And that red truck, I was seeing a red truck up the street from here, but usually he be in this CVS parking lot that's no longer a CVS. And maybe the gray car, that Caprice, maybe it's getting washed next. I don't know. But I just wanted to show y'all. Hey, let me just show y'all a little bit of the area I'm in. So this is one of my areas. As y'all can see, that's the market I'm gonna be going to in a minute. But as y'all can see, it's pretty active. And it's a big plaza area. So it's stuff all the way back there. So I just wanted to show y'all that right quick so y'all can see like what I'm around. So when y'all see me looking around, y'all know, oh yeah, he looking around because it's a lot to look around too. All right. Josephine, I know I got that right. Josephine Anno. I don't know about the last name. What's up, Josephine? Welcome to the live. Brandy Randolph. OMG, I'm so sorry. My sister took my phone and said that. Oh, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. We ain't too sensitive over here. We just aware, but welcome to the live. Everybody is welcome. Shout out your city, state, or country, Brandy Randolph. I don't know if you shouted it out yet, but shout out your city, state, or country. But it feel good, y'all, here right now. Raphael, I love CVS. They're closing 271 of them across Ohio. Yeah, I can believe it because I was reading about it. Hey, Raphael, they closing a lot of shit, man. They closing a lot of stuff because I've done subcontract work to where I closed some of the what was the stores? The Monroe auto stores, the little brakes and all that, auto parts. I've done those, cleaning them out. I've done Party City, and I've done Joann Fabrics. Them three, definitely I done a lot of the Joann Fabrics as far as subcontracting. So bringing a lot of the stuff from the back stock area, or they might bring it from the warehouse so we can push it on the sales floor and break down the shelves once everything gone. You know, down to its last day, they breaking the percentage that you save down even more. So bringing the stuff down up from upstairs, if you got an upstairs, to the first level, that way all that Christmas stuff, everything getting sold. So yes, a lot of stuff. That's because everything is online. It's really no need like that. Like, you could save more money. You ain't got to pay for the employees like that. It's just it's different. And you know, back in the day, I was reading that online was gonna be the way to go. Y'all see all the channels that came about during COVID. Y'all see all the channels that came about during 2020. Y'all see a bunch of channels, a bunch of businesses went, a bunch of businesses started. Kind of watch you got. Let me see. Yeah, but Raphael, yeah, they closing a lot of stuff, man. Pacers 420, welcome to the live. He kind of watch you got on partner Seamaster. Sometimes reading these comments be kind of mind-boggling because I be trying to like read in between the lines. But that one, he kind of watch you got on partner Seamaster ? I have no idea. If you can break that down for me, Pacers 420. I have no. Let me see. Hold on. He kind of watch you got on. Yeah, I don't. I can't even dissect that one. Pacers. What he kind of watch you got. Yeah, if you can break that down a little bit more, Pacers 20. I just try to read it again. I can't figure it out. Make sure I got my battery. I got my phone charged up, so we good. Shout out y'all, city, state, and country. How you Ivy Ivy Unlucky. I know I got that right. Welcome to the live, Ivy Unlucky. Why are you driving without your hands on? Oh no, I'm parked. I'm to the side. Yeah, I'm to the side. I'm pulled over. So I ain't gotta look at traffic. I'm parked just like this. I remember somebody was saying on TikTok that they got this thing to where it's good for you not to be on a car, but this TikTok, to where the AI kind of pick it up to where even if you park like this, it's still reading you as driving. YouTube don't have that as far as I know. Otherwise, something would have been happening with the lives, or I would have been kind of heard about it, and a lot of people would be doing lives out of their car, because a lot of people do lives out their car. They just do it out their car. But yeah, but they say TikTok, a guy's live that I was on, yeah, somebody came on his live, and you know, he was telling them, hey, just pull over if you, and then somebody commented that was in the live and say, oh no, they already said they pulled over. And then that's when they were saying, yeah, I think he was saying it, the guy who was hosting the live. Yeah, TikTok got this thing to where, yeah, it was him, to where they pick it up to where if you're in a car, you know, it don't know if you pulled over. They just know you in the car, even if you got a green screen, because he said he had a green screen. So he was like, yeah, I don't do mine like that no more. That's on TikTok. As far as I know, YouTube don't have it. I haven't got flagged or anything. I just been posting like I usually post. So I'm not driving, Ivy Lucky. Appreciate it for you looking out, though. Love your fit, bro. Yeah, man, it's a nice little simple. Most of my fits be simple, y'all. I don't really be paying a lot of money. That's the good thing about being in shape. When you're in shape, you don't have to spend a lot of money. Got my haircut ball, fresh ball. I'm talking about fresh. I just cut this thing yesterday, y'all. I just mainly got the hat on because the sun was out earlier. Plus, it matched my shirt, so that's really why I got it on. But got a fresh ball, clean. I rock my ball here with confidence. Trust me. Yep. But yeah, love your fit. Thought it was a self-driving car at first. No, it ain't the what is it? Tesla? What car do that? What car do that, Ivy Lucky? It was a Tesla that self-drive. Somebody car malfunctioned. It was somebody who passed away. I don't know. I think post came up on TikTok. TikTok is a whole nother level, y'all. I ain't gonna hold y'all up. The stuff that's on there will literally make or break your day if you not a strong, positive person. Like, TikTok is unmatched. YouTube, Instagram has nothing. Nothing, y'all, on TikTok. All I see is people that passed away and the songs that go. Y'all know them background songs everybody have with somebody. I'm like, is it me or is it me? But TikTok got more people passing away than any platform. I'm like, make it make sense. I'm telling y'all, TikTok is a whole nother level, y'all. People getting arrested, people just going through hell in life. I'm like, that app will do some serious damage if you ain't on top of your shit. Trust me. You'll be out of here. You low self-esteem, don't go on TikTok. Don't go on TikTok if you got low self-esteem, y'all. I'm telling y'all, like, that app would not treat you right. Like, it is not good to go along with what you did. Because you might see somebody who done, you know, took themselves out the world. And here it is, you got low self-esteem and you seen a bunch of posts like that. That ain't, TikTok is not it, y'all. They say China TikTok is totally different. I get it. Because the TikTok that's here in this country, the social media that's here in this country is a hell of an influence. And not in a good way towards other countries. Because other countries follow us. You looking healthy for real. Pretty appreciated, Ivy Lucky. Ivy Unlucky. Square it was a Tesla. Yes, what I say, Tesla? Yeah, I think it was a Tesla. I can't think of nothing else that it could have been. I mean, when Teslas first came, I thought it was like one of the sweetest, most different, like, cars out. Cause it just stood out. Nothing looked like. Still to this day, don't nothing look like. It's crazy how they do the brake system to where as soon as you pull your foot off the acceleration, the car start braking. That's insane. And I ain't gonna even lie, y'all. I used to work at a dealer's auction. So I was driving some and everything. I used to do it as gig work. You ain't do nothing but sit in the car and carpool all day. It just be you. You get in the car, they have them lined up to have them preloaded to get going. Then once they start bidding, it be a bunch of people lined up behind you in their own vehicle, trucks, cars, whatever. And it be about 8-10 different lanes going all. So you hearing the people, let me get 10, let me get 20 on the, all right, the highest bidder, let me get 30, 40,000, 60 grand. Like, all you hear is like all that going on that whole time, like for like 8 to 10 lanes, right? You in a dually, 1 minute you in a dually, 1 minute you might be in a Corvette, 1 minute you might be in a Ford Taurus, 1 minute you might be in a Tesla. They tell us, like, drive these things slow and cautious. But y'all already know. People wasn't driving slow and cautious. Most of the time I was, but you know, everybody wanted to feel whatever vehicle they was in. And when I got in that Tesla, y'all, when I tell y'all, it's straight instant power. It's the fastest vehicle I ever been in my entire life. You talking about hitting the acceleration and going back like this? It's for real. That's no exaggeration. Like, you go back like this, if you hitting it, like you hit it, you going back like this. Insane. If only that thing had a growl to it. I heard they was creating some, I think not necessarily with the Tesla, but with the, what they call it, the electric vehicles. Because electric vehicles ain't got a growl. You can barely even hear them. You just hear that little air sound. Or that little dun, 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 like if they bagging up or whatever. But other than that, you don't hear them. But if that Tesla had a growl, because all you feel is wind. I'm telling you, like, it's the fastest thing. I heard somebody else talking about it in the area that I was in. I'm like, I ain't even comment. I was just like, I already know what they was feeling. That thing jerk you back like it's insane, unreal. Let me see. Yeah, it's a drain. It's also a drain. TikTok and my feed was horrific. Got rid of that straight away. Yeah, and I'm only on the platform because I got the fitness, because I'm on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. So what I do is people that support me. So what I do, I get on there and get off, but it's always something that catch my attention here and there, and I click. So I wouldn't just be on it and on it and on it and on it, looking at, oh, let me see why this person crying. What I do is I like the first 5 people who posting something that I like, who support me, and I like it, I get off. But I say a lot of times something that'll catch me, and I'll be like, I click on it. I'm only human, I'm curious too, so it's like I click on it and I'm listening. I'm like, this world, it be pretty much like the same stuff in a sense. Like, it's all bad. Like, most of it is not good that's on TikTok. TikTok is like the platform for like bad. It's messed up. People crying, like you'll click on it, and as soon as you click and whatever you click on come up, it's the person just crying. Like, you click, oh my God, I just can't believe it. Oh my God, they wiping their face, they crying and doing all this type stuff. Oh my God, my babies, so you looking at this for like 20 seconds straight, 30 seconds straight before you even figure out what the hell is going on. They just got tears, like buckets of tears. You like, and then they tell you like, I just can't believe it. Like, what should I do? I'm like, what's going on? Just what? And then they finally tell you, or they say something like part 2, or then you click that or whatever, or the part 1 might say, you know, I can't do it. They stole this, they broke in my house, and they took this, and then the job. I'm like, it's the same. It's like people out here going through it. TikTok is like, I say, the app for bad news, y'all. It's like, I never saw so many people passing away in my life. And that energy rub off on you, y'all. Like, it's the emotion that's being triggered when you going on that app and coming across that type stuff. That's why my stuff is business stuff, fitness stuff. You know, a person gonna post whoever they post, even if it's outside of my content, but even they stuff is positive. It might be them just fixing dinner and swinging their kids in the yard. All right, I like it because you part of the first 5. You one of the first 5 that I stroll down. Then I get off the app. Cool. They just enjoying life, swinging their kid around in the yard, watering the grass or something. Cool, it's positive. But I'm telling y'all, it be people on there like, it's crazy. TikTok is the bad news app. Don't go on there if you got low self-esteem, I tell you that. If your day bad, don't go on TikTok. Go on YouTube. I'll go on YouTube if I'm going on a platform before I go on TikTok any day if my life is not going right. TikTok will make your day worse. These apps be abusing our brain chemistry. Yeah, that's what it is. It's all because it's all energy. That's what I'm always talking about, like health is wealth, and staying focused and protect your energy and mental health. Like that's TikTok is mental health. Like you either gonna have it or not. You either gonna have it or not. Q man, yo Weezy, what up, Q man? What it be? What up though? You all right? How you been? I was telling everybody I almost didn't jump on here today because it's been that busy of a week, but I still had to do what I had to do because I had time to get on here. I was just telling myself tomorrow be better because today I wasn't gonna just chill. I was gonna work on some other stuff, which I jumped on this live, and still I'm gonna jump on what I was gonna work on. Now the good thing about tomorrow, I ain't gonna have to get on live, but I'm gonna be getting to some other stuff tomorrow. So I'm glad I got on, and the temperature right too. The temperature is right, like the sun and wind in. That's why I had this hat on earlier, because the sun was out. So, but it's right now. Everybody out. It's Saturday. Got a nice breeze. I just left the fruit market. I done ate. Yep, I got my fruit. I need to be getting to it. I'm gonna get to it in a minute. It'll still be cold because I just picked it up. But yeah, y'all. Just getting to it. Q man, how your day been? Glad I caught you. Yeah. I'm glad I'm on here, man. I'm glad I'm on. I was gonna put this off until tomorrow. And I told myself, somebody need to hear this. I need to hear this. And don't forget, when I jump on here, I'm talking to myself too. I'm helping me out too. I'm keeping myself mentally focused, physically, balanced out. Like I'm the one hosting the live, but it's like almost as if I'm in a chat too. Hey, that's a nice ass old school. It's what they call it, the car show. They got the little old school car show here. I just remember that too. I've been so busy. I don't really be really into all that stuff like that no more, y'all. Like, I still love to be around it if I'm around it, but I don't really be around it and thinking about it like that because I'm locked and loaded on some other stuff. I'm 46, so I'm locked and loaded on my finance. I got some big projects jumping off. That's why I almost didn't get on here, because the big projects I got jumping off is taking a lot of my time, like, because I'm putting in a lot of work. Just like when I started this channel and my business, because it ain't just like about me being on YouTube. Like, it's bigger than YouTube. I got business credit. I got all my business structure set up and all that. So it's bigger. I got business credit cards. So it's different. It's bigger than just, I'm just on YouTube, on live, doing some fitness videos, uploading fitness videos. No, I'm in a lifestyle for real, y'all. I'm getting in for real. So glad I caught you, Q man. Just finished my cheat meal, pizza and wings with the fam. Man, them cheat meals is amazing, bro. It enhances our senses, bro, because we eat in a whole nother mental state. We thinking of it totally different. Like the fact that we earning it, it's like us chasing our prey, gutting it, cleaning it, seasoning it, cooking it. It's a whole, what I call it, it's an experience, versus you ain't going to hunt for your food and somebody just here. It's already seasoned, it's already cut. You don't know the true value of it, even if you know the value of it. The only value you know is it tastes good. But to go hunt it, to go get it out the mud, you look at it totally different. That piece of chicken gonna taste totally different. Oh, my man finished up. I didn't talk all the way through. He just skirted off. I heard that growl. My man who I just showed y'all in the vet. You ain't see it, Q man, but I showed the chat. It's a mobile wash right next to me. So he finished the vet. I guess he happy. All white rims, the new vet, C8 or whatever. So, but yeah, it's totally different. I'm telling y'all, like, the fact that we focus off into our fitness and our nutrition, it's set the tone for everything. Who we around, where we go, how we like to party, have fun. Like, you just feel confident, you feel good. You want your health to be right as we age. because a lot of people ain't gonna find out until it's too late. And then once they do find out, let me take this bracelet off. One of my favorite everyday bracelets. I just loosen it up. See, it got the little attachment string. That's how you tighten it, but I just do it like that to take it off. But yeah, but you had a health right, it just set the tone for everything else. Whoever your partner is, we got to make sure that our tone balance theirs out. Even if we got a head start on them, we got to introduce them to the good stuff. The good stuff. I'm talking about, let me show you. I told y'all I just left the fruit market, so I don't be playing. Peace out, wishing you all health and wellness. All right, let me see, going to hop off and get ready for my day. I appreciate you, Ivy Unlucky. Make sure you tap back in, follow the channel, and you know, tap in and bring some more of that positive energy back into the chat. Appreciate you. Lewis said hi. What's up, Lewis? Raphael, it ain't nothing like getting it out the mud and the workout side with yeah. Look, I don't be playing. I just left the fruit market, y'all. This is a game changer. These things are super sweet with the tang to it. Like, yeah. This is gonna be ate as a whole. This is fruit, Lord. So this is part of my day today. How I got today balanced out. Today's meal will involve this whole thing being eaten. So I just take the little center out, and actually, when I take the center part out, the core out, I eat around it because there's still some meat around it. And then I push it toss it to the side, and then I bite right into this, y'all. This is one wop. Let me show y'all what I'm about to do in one wop. It's gonna be this, right? Show y'all. Show y'all what it's gonna be. I don't be playing. There's just a few things I just grabbed for now. Cucumber, so it's about to be that pineapple. It's gonna be that whole thing. One cucumber, and it's about to be this. This how my night ended. Look. This how my night ended. I don't be playing when it comes to fruit. This is how my night ended, just like this. And then after I eat this, because today wasn't a workout day, so after I eat this, I'm about to walk for 30 minutes to an hour. So this is how my night ended. This right here, actually this gonna be half. So this gonna be half, because these things go so quick. Cause it ain't nothing but water. This ain't nothing but all water. So half. This look like a lot, but it ain't, because the center part come out. But it's gonna be half of the watermelon, all of this. Once you get the bite into this, y'all, it's just pretty much all the way gone that quick. So half of the watermelon, right? This and a cucumber. That's how I'm ending it. And then I'm gonna be walking for an hour after that. So I'm only eating that because I'm about to get to it. That's a carb. Them all carbs right there. So I don't eat carbs late like that. But today has been a busy day. I done moved and burnt off a lot of calories. So I'm about to do that with a can of tuna fish. So I got a can of tuna fish I'm gonna grab out this market. I'm gonna do half of this, which it look like a lot, but don't forget watermelon is all water. It's like 80-90% water or whatever. So I'm gonna do that. This is a lot of water. That's why I say eat your water mainly instead of drinking. The more water you eat, the less you gotta drink. So this right here, I'm busting down this whole thing right there. And cause I'm not gonna mix this. I'm not gonna mix this in no yogurt tonight. This just gonna get bust down as is. So pretty much with this and this combined, it's gonna be looking like kind of like a nice fruit bowl. Kind of like a nice little size fruit bowl. So, which it ain't gonna be a lot, but it's gonna be enough. Yep. So that's what I'm gonna have. Yep. So let me see. It ain't nothing like getting it out the mud. Yeah, I read that one. Raphael, Louis B. What up, Louis B? Do you recommend protein shake? Yeah, I don't recommend protein shakes. Protein shakes is mainly like when you getting going into the fitness thing, or if you want to do it, because I always recommend getting your macros from your actual food source. Get it from your food source. That's where it's at, because when you get older, that's what you want to already be there. That's why you don't see old people walking around drinking protein shakes. It's too processed. And then to try to find a clean one would be too much work. So if you're doing a protein shake every day and it ain't clean, you eating a cheat meal every day. So you can't just look at the protein that's in it. Most of the protein shakes is just gonna make you get fatter. So you're gonna get bigger, but it's mainly like fat you put on because there's a lot of sugar in it. Nobody is getting unsweetened protein shake. People are getting protein shake. They're not getting unsweetened. So protein shakes be having a lot of damn sugar in it, and then the ingredients is insane. And to come across a clean one, most people ain't trying to pay that high price. So don't forget, healthy ingredients cost. So you might as well get it from your nutrition source. Who asked that? Let me see. Where was it at? Where is that? Louis B, I think. Do you recommend? Yeah, Louis B. So you might as well. It's always best to get your sources that you need, your macros and stuff like that. Even your macros and micros from your Whole Foods. So if you're gonna do a protein shake, if I was to do it, that's gonna be more of a cheat meal type thing, because it's dirty. It's too much. It's too many fillers in it, and those fillers ain't gonna do your body no good. You're gonna be wondering like, man, I'm taking the protein shakes. Yeah, how much sugar, how much carbs, and how much other stuff that they got hidden that's carbs in it that they not even counting in to the actual carbs, calorie count. So to avoid all that, I would just do that every once in a while. Like my every once in a while would be like once a week if you're gonna do it. That's the only way I would do a protein shake, just to switch it up. I used to do protein shakes once and sometimes twice a day. And guess what? That's where y'all see that picture when I was like this. So I was bulking and doing all the other stuff when I was doing it like twice a day. It wasn't every day twice a day, but some days. Because the only thing I was thinking about was protein and calories. But protein shakes, y'all, I'm telling y'all, like, y'all go with them things too much, and you be wondering why you getting fatter, but you ain't putting on muscle. Yeah, because there's fillers in it. A lot of the nutrients that's in it is going to be dead, including the amount of proteins on it that it's going to say you're going to get, but you ain't going to be getting all that, because the fillers and all that stuff going to eat a lot of that up before it even hit your system, before it even break it down and process it. So I would do it like once a week. The average person probably do a protein shake probably once a day. I would say once a week. If it's your thing like that, twice a week. I wouldn't go every day. I'd do it like once every 4 days, so I can do it, whatever is in it, clear my system, kind of like a cheat meal. Clear my system, because it ain't a whole food. Clear my system before I hit it again. That's how I would do it. That's how I would do anything that we got to question it. Because if we got to question it, more than likely it ain't a whole food, meaning it ain't clean like that. It got some type of process to it. So anything that's processed, you want to give it a chance to clear your system completely before you do it again. And I say that process is like 3 days. Eat a cheat meal, go 3-4 days before you eat something else dirty, if you choose to eat something else dirty. That way you can remove all of that 100%, 110%. You still got your gains where they at. So if anything, you staying right where you at instead of going in reverse. Plus you able to move forward if you able to still keep eating clean. Versus you eating dirty, you going in reverse. You eat more dirty, you study going in reverse. More dirty, you want going in reverse. Now you got to play a game of catch up to get back to where your gains is at, and then move forward past that. It's too much work. That's why we got to find them food sources, fruit and vegetable sources, and those meals that taste so good, we ain't got to worry about it. Let me see. Like if Louis B, I try and only drink vegan protein shake. Yeah, but the only thing about the vegan protein shakes, you gotta Raphael, you just gotta make sure Like, look at the ingredients. If the ingredients is clean, it's better than the other stuff. But even with them, it's still usually some type of process to it. But if it got like pea protein and, you know, pretty much the least ingredients, the cleaner it's gonna be. But if it got a 10, 12 ingredients, like, it don't take that much to make protein. The peas alone gonna have protein. And if it got chickpeas, most of them usually do use like peas, like green peas is the base or whatever. But I don't know what's really out here. But you just gotta watch it, because they know what we looking for, like versus regular protein, okay, vegan, versus regular Coke diet or zero sugar, like. But they had a lot of stuff, so you just gotta know and do your research. And as long as it's a clean one, you can go ahead and move forward. But still ain't nothing like you getting a protein from a direct source that you know ain't even been put into a jar. It's in its natural form. So that's all it is. Take a little bit of work. I don't know which one you use, Raphael, only you know, but the least ingredients, the better. If you got a clean one, cool. If it's in between, I will only do it like twice a week. That way it hit my system. I clean it from its bad, whatever's in it, and then hit it again. But you got all the other protein stuff, tighten you up all throughout the week. It's a win. Because they said the real ones is like third-party tested. The last time I had a protein shake, I think I was out the country. And I had a few of them because I knew I was going to be moving around. I was going to walk it off. I don't know what was in it. It tasted good, peanut butter, vanilla, some other stuff. I just knew what was in it was going to be bad, so I was moving around, so it was going to work for me. So I ain't really look at it like that. I wasn't sitting on it. But if I was to buy it, I read something about third-party tested. If it ain't third-party tested, then, it's, got its processed stuff in it, have fillers and stuff like that. And if you got something like a vegan or something decent, I would say do it just in between. Like, make sure you're getting your whole foods in, but then reach for that as a switch up. That's what I do. Or on a day when you're too busy to really get to your meal, because it'll come in handy for those type times. That way you ain't got to focus in on, well, what do this mean on that thing? What do this mean? This thing got 10 ingredients on it. I know what these 5 mean, but I don't know what these other ones. Well, the best way to play that is go with what you see. I know what half of them is. I know what half the ingredients not. So I'm about to do this like here and there, because the ingredients is here and there as far as what I know about it. Yep. The whole point is the stuff that got fillers in its process, we only want to do that stuff here and there. That way it don't get a consistency going to where it's bad for us. Because you best believe once we get to 70, 80, we ain't going to be, it's going to all revert back to whole food. That's why I say stick to whole food. Because when we 70, 80, we ain't going to be thinking about no protein shakes. It's either fruit juices straight from the watermelon and some we juicing ourselves, and smoothie we mixing up from a whole food, or us just eating it in that actual form. But 80 people that's 70, 80, 90 usually ain't walking around drinking protein shakes, and that's why I say this: the sooner we can get away from it, the better. Right now, we active and into health. Yeah, I would say here and there. I used to do them all the time, every day when I was doing them, and then I pulled back. And then I noticed something else. Even when I hear my blood working, I'm like, hold on. I'm working out, I'm doing this and doing that. Plus, there was a lot of other stuff I changed with my nutrition. But I know that contribute to the badness, because the ingredients, I'm like, yeah, ain't no telling what this is. I ain't grab the cheapest, I ain't grab the expensive, so it was kind of in between. So I'm like, I'm gonna just eat. You can't go wrong with eating good, like real food. So it's all good, y'all. Now all these people, yeah, they getting ready for the car show. They got the car show here. They got old. Let me show y'all. I'll show y'all. Y'all want to see this? Look. I had to show you. I got the car show. These some people that just setting up in a lot. It ain't right here, but for the car show, they just set up some everywhere. I ain't mean to change the subject. I'll be get back on it, but this was a huge distraction. I ain't want to just be looking off, and then y'all don't see what's going on. Y'all see what time it is. I just wanted to show y'all that so y'all can get a piece of the action. But yeah, y'all, we you know, the whole thing is figuring out what works for us. What worked for me might not work for y'all. What worked for y'all might not work for me. But at the end of the day, we all still doing the same thing. We getting a system in place that works for us. And at the end of the day, we doing way better, and we in a way more healthier mind state than we used to be. So it all works. Whether I'm doing protein shakes, you not, you doing vegan protein shakes, I'm not, we still at it, y'all. We still winning. Nobody is out here eating or drinking the same stuff. So as long as we doing what we doing, we good. Because as far as I know, I'd rather take the vegan protein shake than put a Coke to my mouth or a Mountain Dew. So yeah. And the fact that it's vegan, that'll definitely make sure that I'm even thinking on the right track. So that's a win, Raphael. Yeah. And then as time go by, we just do more research. You might see something in it that's good for you to continue. You might see something in it that's like, you know what? No, I've been taking this for this long. No, let me. But eventually, you ain't gonna be taking it. Might be 5 years from now, 15, 20 definitely from now. You ain't. You know, we all gonna be up in age. Like we ain't gonna be 70, 80. Drinking what we drinking that. Dude got a Mustang, so he's showing out. So, but yeah, that's why I always be focusing on whole foods. Cause that's what it is. At the end of the day, that's how it started, and that's how it's gonna end. You want the health to be right, we ain't even gotta think about it. Worry about the bad ingredients, eat whole food. You ain't gotta think about it. Worry about high calories. Most healthy whole foods, most whole foods ain't high in calories like that, but you got some that are like grapes and stuff like that. But most whole foods just got a balance in it. So even if it's high in calories or the natural sugar, it's balanced with fiber and fats and stuff like that, just to, you know, help with how it hit our system. So it's just different. We ain't even gotta think about it. Just came out the dirt. We just know, okay, yeah, too much anything is bad for you. But yeah, I'm about to eat this. I'd rather eat too much watermelon or too many grapes, which is higher in sugar, than eat 3 Snicker bars any day. I don't care how much sugar is in the grapes. I'd rather OD on that than 3 Snicker bars. Because at least in my mind, well, these seeded grapes is healthy. They natural. This is what I'm supposed to eat. They so good I couldn't stop eating. I'd rather for my head space to be there on any whole food. If I'm overdo it, I'm overdo it on whole food. Versus some chips and Doritos and all that stuff which got chemicals in it designed for us to keep eating. And even when we get full, shortly after that, we crave it more. I read up on it, y'all. There's chemicals in Doritos. Like Doritos is like one of the ones. Like it's chemicals in it, and you just keep eating it. I'm like, and it's that way with a lot of stuff that's processed. We just keep cereals, all that. They get us with the colors. They know what colors we attracted to. Like, notice when we be eating this stuff, we look at it. Even when we eating the whole food stuff, we look at it. But notice like how we gotta really like look at, you know, just say you eating some chips, you dip it in there, you like, you looking at it, you licking your fingers, you getting it addicted. That's making you more addicted. I try to only drink vegan protein shake. Like if I was to drink, like if I was to drink it water or milk, because just bought a fresh one. Yeah, well go ahead and do what you do since you bought it. But I'm just saying, like, I would do it a few times a week. That's what I would do, and focus on your eating. That's what I would do, because you want your nutrients to come from your whole food sources anyway. Whether the person is 10 years old or 70 years old, it's gonna boil back down to the same thing, which is this is real food, which is whole foods. Food that's in its natural form. You ain't got to do nothing to it but cook it or season it. You ain't got to do no process. It's just there. You control the sodium and everything. Like we want to stick to our whole food. That way we can control what's going in it. Everything else, somebody else can put that formula together. And you only and by law, it's only certain stuff required to even go on a label. When I hear nutrition 101 when I was in college, I was in WC3, Wayne County Community College, WC3 College, y'all. This is in 2010, right? So I had a nutrition 101. I remember this. It said, even when you getting something natural, it said something healthy. On the label, they only have to put 90% of the ingredients or 92% of the ingredients on the label. So keep that in mind. By law. If it was one thing that I remember, it was that. It was 90 to 92%. That was a label law, like, as far as ingredients, like, they only are required to put 90 to 92% of the ingredients on the label when they put the list of ingredients. And keep in mind, I don't know if y'all know how these ingredients go. When y'all look at the labels, the most dominant ingredients go first, even when it comes to perfume and whatever else you might buy. Because I had a skincare. I gave my daughter a skincare business for her 15th birthday or whatever. So I know all about label laws, just dealing with that. And the most dominant ingredient goes first. So when we looking at these labels, whatever you see first, it's more of that than anything else that you're going to see. And then they get to breaking down all the way to the weakest ingredient. So the first 2-3 ingredients matter. So when you see high fructose corn syrup, run. That's going to be on the average thing you look at. Like, that's going to be the first to second dominant ingredient. It's more of that in there than any damn thing. So it don't matter if it say high fructose corn syrup, this, and then it say some good stuff like vitamin E, zinc, and it got this, potassium. Well, it got so much of this bad stuff in it. It's going to take your system so much to break that down. Your system not going to even have enough left to even process the good stuff. So you fucked. I'm telling y'all, like, it's serious. Like, that's why if you eat whole foods, you ain't even got to think about it. Save all the stuff that got the bad stuff on the label for your cheat meal. That way, all right, I know this ain't good. I don't know if this good. So if you don't know it's good, count it as a cheat meal. It's bad. Just, all right, have I earned this? Cool. If you ain't earned it, eat it. Cool. Don't get a pattern going with it. Get rid of that until you hit it again. Until you get rid of that first until you hit your system again with something bad. That's the name of the game. Getting rid of the bad before you hit your system with bad again. Let me see. Like, if I was to drink, I read that one. I paid $70 a piece for two. Oh yeah, that's a decent one. Hey, that's a decent one, Raphael. I already know, just a piece. Oh yeah, that's a decent one. That's pretty decent, man. Yep. Yeah, that's pretty decent. But we still eventually gonna get away from it because what's in it, you can eat it. Because it's a vegan one. So that means it's coming from a plant, meaning pea protein. So we can eat that in a whole food form. It just, of course, protein is designed in a powder form for accessibility. It's quick. Nothing be quickness. Like, it's quick. So I get it. But I'm just saying, eventually, we ain't gonna be doing that. At 60, 70, we ain't gonna be doing. We just gonna be making sure we eating real healthy. But right now, yeah, because it take time. I get it. Over time, we just steady pull it back. Look how far we done came. I'm steady pulling back from stuff. It's called Vega. I might have saw it before on Raphael. It tastes pretty good. Hey, Raphael, I remember one time, you know Mike Rashid, Raphael. You know Mike Rashid. But anyway, I was I was doing a little research, right? And I was thinking about getting a vegan protein, but I just figured out a way to get my macros in good. That's why I got the whole, the rotisserie, I got the ground turkey, I got this, I got a hell of a system in place now, so I know how to. But I was still gonna get a vegan protein just for a little fill in here and there, not for every day, just something here and there. And I was looking at Mike Rashid, and it seemed to be one of the cleaners. And then I saw comments about, yeah, but you say vegan or whatever, but it has so-and-so in it, and that stuff will spike your blood sugar. It's not good for your digestion. It's detrimental for you. And then you get to seeing like a few of those, and then you realize that the 90% of people that ain't saying nothing like that, they just going off the fact that it's vegan. This guy is an influencer. He has his stuff, and I don't got nothing against him. I watch him. I watch his content and stuff, right? Even when he was back in the day with Big Boy, Big Boy Cartel. But anyway, Mike Rashid, I was thinking about him like, nah, these places still about the money, and there ain't too many people that's clean and honest when it comes to the product, because they got to do what they got to do to cut corners to make stuff happen. And then I looked up the word that the person was saying, and it was saying what it was saying, and I still was thinking about them like, and this would be one of the probably the cleanest ones out here. And I'm like, but then I'm looking at like, dang, this guy got a whole line of stuff, pre-workout, this and that. People don't need none of that. It all boiled down to what I'm saying is like, we don't need none of it, but of course, accessibility is being able to reach for this stuff, and you can make it happen versus eating it and cooking it, and you can take it in a gel form, a gummy form, or protein form. Yeah, that's where the sales come in at. The sales come in like that because convenience. And then you got, because the name was even nice, Planta. Let me see. Thank you for your valuable advice. Yeah, you know it, Raphael. We keep it real, man. I ain't perfect. I'm going through the process too, y'all. I have to go now. Louis B have to go. It's 12:30 in the night here in UK. Shout out to the UK. I appreciate you, Louis B. Come back to the live, man. Anytime you see the live, make sure you follow the channel, man, because we get live. We keep it real over here. We don't judge nobody. We just keep it real. Yep. Let me see. Let me see. What car do you have? This is a Chevy Tahoe, Louis B. One of the most reliable vehicles out here. These things just go. What color? Looking nice. It's like a, what they call it. It's gray, but it's called metallic gray stone. I think that's the name of it. It's like a gray with a tint of beige to it. It's a funny color, but it's gray. It tastes pretty good. Yeah, it tastes pretty good, Raphael? Yeah. Yep. Oh, that's what I was getting at, Raphael. So it was saying, I'm glad I got my phone charged, so I ain't gotta worry about it. It's charging real good. I gotta get, that's what I need to grab another cord. But it's charging good now. But I be forgetting I need to grab another cord, because I grabbed this one. This is a new cord. But I've been grabbing, this is the second one I grabbed it from Dollar Tree. They got this $5 aisle to where it's like a little bit more exclusive type of product or whatever you want to call it. But this is the second one I grabbed, and this only was like 2 months. So of course, I ain't grabbing another one of these. And I know the problem is this cord in itself. But for $5, and I needed another one within 2 months or about a month and a half. I went in there, tried it again. Like, maybe it was just a bad one. Let me just see. But I'm like, well, no, this cheap price actually is cheap cord. So I won't be getting another one of these. But right now, it's charging, because my stuff was at like 22% when I first started this live. It's at 52 right now. So, and the screen time take a lot of battery life. So it's charging pretty good. But shout out to the chat, man. I'm glad I came over here. I always be feeling it, man. I'm so passionate about this stuff y'all like, and accountability is something that most people don't want to deal with. Like, it's literally one day at a time. When we come on the live, we get live, we talk about it, we be about it, and we gain more energy. And once we get off the lab, we got more energy and more information to keep moving forward. Now this guy got dang, that car was in, it's like one of them old hot rod type things. That car was in, let me show y'all. I'll show y'all. I'm showing y'all some stuff, so y'all get excited too, man. Like, y'all gotta see it. But look at this. I saw, Batman or whatever. I saw that car in something, like this old car. I saw it in some movie, and it was shooting fire out the back. Like, look at that car, y'all. Yeah. But yeah, yeah. So these is good distractions. At least I'm including y'all in it instead of just looking like this, talking about it. Y'all like, because y'all gonna be wondering what I'm looking at, so I might as well show it to y'all. Let me see. He tastes good. Raphael, I know Michael Street. Yeah, he be all over the place with his ideas, but I still mess with him. Yeah, he tries. Like, yeah, hey, you know what? Raphael, he doing pretty good. Staying relevant, man. He been in the game for a long time. Like I said, I remember when him and you remember how he used to go hard. He still go hard, but as we age, our bodies got to make his adjustment. He's bigger, repping this and pushing that, and big boy and them lifting and competitions and deadlift. Now it's like you work smarter. Like, even when I started the channel, I was just coming off of doing 405 on my own squatting. When I started the channel, I was doing 365, 385, because you see where I'm at with it now. So I can train to be stronger. For what though? Like, I train to always be stronger and get stronger, but to go back to that type of strength, man, it started getting dangerous, because don't forget, I'm getting older. So I'm adjusting to my body. You start feeling stuff a little bit more to make you be more aware and pay attention. I'm still good. I can still go with the best of them, but I'm just saying, like, I'm not trying to go in there lifting something that's crazy like that. For one, my system ain't set up for that load that it used to be set up for. And when I had my shoulder injury, it really put me in a whole nother mind frame. And y'all see I came back. Y'all can't say I ain't come back pretty decent, because I had to critique. I had to adjust different. I had the weight ain't the same. But y'all notice I'm still going hard. I'm still going fucking hard. As hard as I need to go. Already got the size. I got enough size on me. I'm good off that. If I wanted to pick up any more size, I can just eat and just critique different just a little bit more. Progressive overload, which I do that, here and there. And everything ain't on camera. But man, I can never see myself getting back under 405. I used to hit 405 twice on my own on a squat rack, y'all. Not on the Smith machine, on my own. I'm talking about breaking, standing back, no shaking like this. I'm talking about, you can tell I got it. Going down the way I squat now in the bucket and coming back up, and then I go down, the other one I'll be feeling way more, and then that'll be enough. I wouldn't be trying to hit it 4 or 5 times to just be like, really one was good, but I hit it twice by myself. Nobody behind me spotting me. I just make sure I got my safety bars. If I'm feeling any type of sensation in my leg, or y'all know, like when we working out, if you feeling something like, hold on, that last rep was kind of sketchy. You know what? Let me rack this. You got to listen to your body. That's why I'm still on top now as far as my joints. Everything's still good. Shoulder came back good. And I got to give it took about a year, because I'm about a year into it. Blood flow, building everything around it, because I still do it. Y'all notice I don't do no benching with the bar unless it's on the Smith machine. That's because I got that safety there. Because if something happened over here and I'm on a regular bar, just imagine that load coming down again, but this time, this boy pop out of place and then I done tore it. So that's strictly for safety. I don't care about going on the bench, lifting free weights again on flat bench, free weights again on incline. It's strictly gonna be Smith machines for safety reasons. And I can go as high as I can feel I can go, because like I said on camera, y'all can't see me making those critiques, but I'm making them. Like when I be having them dumbbells, y'all will notice, especially Raphael, I know you be watching. So when I lift the weight up, this arm, I'm lifting it different. Like it might be a different type of jerk or a slower lift, but I'm lifting them at the same time. But I'm making an adjustment as I lift. And then as I'm coming down, I might have to do a little this to this side. It might not show on camera, but I might do a little critique or bring the arm in just a little bit. Now I done found it. Like, so I pretty much know how I got to critique it. Like I was doing some close grips the other day, and I'm like, okay, how was I? And I've been making them adjustments, but then I had to realize, instead of my close grips being like this, how everybody usually would do, my close grips is like this. See the difference? So my arms is flared out, but I can still hit my chest the way I need to, versus like this, I feel like a load on my shoulder. So I do the first couple reps, I'm like, okay, maybe this next one. I'm like, no, something ain't right. And then as soon as I'm like, how did I do it? I done like this. Oh yeah, I was able to. So my arms got to be more flared out versus like this. Like I say, y'all see, I'm still at it. Still got my build and everything. So I'm playing it safe. Have a good one. I'll tune in soon. All right, Louis B. Appreciate you for tuning in. Onion Booty, that's kind of nice. Looks like an older 1930s car. Yeah, I saw that car. Like it was in one of the movies. What is it, Joker, a Batman? I remember that type of car, and it was shooting out fire or something like that. You know what, Onion Booty, I'm actually glad you in the. Looks like older. I'm actually glad you in the chat too, because I was telling Raphael, because I had made Raphael a moderator, and I was telling him the next time you came on a live, I was gonna make you a moderator, because that first time or that second time you came into the chat, you was already as if you was a moderator. The way you was acting and the way you was, your energy was on point. So I'm about to make you a moderator because I like your energy. So I'm about to press this thing and make you a moderator, because you was. I remember how you had came in. You came in right. I just remember that. Let me see. I think I had to hold this. Hold on. Let me see. How do I do? Was it click on? Oh no. Add as a moderator. Yep. Let me see. Can manage block words and change the chat box. Can review and remove chat messages and hide to or put. I think it was just a standard. Can manage block words and change the chat mods in live and also. I think it was standard moderator. I think that's the same thing here for Raphael. All right, yeah. So I just made you a moderator, Onion Booty, because the way you came, I pay attention to everything. I'm like, the only thing that was missing was that you was brand new into my life. It was like the first or second time you came in. I'm like, yeah, that's some good energy right there. That's some real good energy right there. Yep. That's some real good. So I appreciate you for doing what you're doing. I don't nothing going miss with me. I see and hear everything. You know, I just be absorbing the energy, trying to see what's what. But I definitely was telling Raphael the day I had made him a moderator, I say the next time the Onion Booty person come in, I say I'm a definitely make them a moderator, because they had came in already kind of doing it. So I'm like, well, there you go. We just have some fun. Y'all see some stuff that's going crazy in the chats or whatever. Y'all can block it or however way y'all choose to deal with it. If it's something subtle and you don't really know how to take it coming from the person, give it one chance, and then if the next time they come in and it's more obvious, well, do what you do. That's all. But if it's something subtle, just give them a chance. Just see if they're going to come with something else that's kind of in that same type of energy. If they do, go ahead and block them. If they coming right in with something crazy like Donald Trump, fuck the world, they just seem like some spam, well, just go ahead and just block that person. It probably is just spam. But yeah, so I appreciate y'all, man. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yep. So, you know, we all win. you know, I had blessed somebody with some information earlier. We used to talk about business. It was at my daughter's college send-off, and I blessed them, and I hadn't saw them in a minute. I'm like, yeah, I remember you too. And they was telling me they remember me. They had grew up or whatever. But anyway, and we was chopping about business stuff, and they thinking about making that move, and I gave them some information, like, so they don't make this mistake that a lot of people make out here. And they like, hey, I'm with it. I'm like, if you with it. So they took down my Instagram. That was the quickest. That way they can just direct message me. And I'm telling you, like, I'm like, yeah, you can do it. I got the info for you. Yep. If y'all are trying to do something, I got some info for y'all. Like I said, I'm working on big projects. That's why, and I jump on here. If y'all only knew all the stuff I'm out here doing, and I jump on here, gotta be in shape. That's what make my nutrition really good, y'all. When them days is busy, my nutrition is like, it brings everything together. A good lunch, a good dinner, bring everything together, y'all. And I still got a project I'm gonna work on after I get off the chat, which I'm about to get off here in a few minutes. I'm about to work on this. I'm about to eat, work on this project, and I'm about to walk for 30 minutes to an hour. Because I got a taste for this fruit. These fruits is carbs. And I'm about to eat it, and then I'm gonna walk for an hour. Like I say, 30 minutes gets the extra 30 minutes of walking gets the extra glucose out your blood. Anytime after 30 minutes, you burning straight fat. So what I'm about to do, I don't want just 30. I want to get the glucose off, and I want to burn some fat. So my days is going, y'all. It's a beautiful thing, y'all. Let me see. You're never too old to learn. Will be willing to learn. Yeah, you gotta be open-minded. I'm a very open-minded person. That's how I got to the level that I'm at. I'm open-minded. That's why if y'all notice, which I know y'all have, like when I be on these live, I know a lot, but I don't know everything. I don't shut people up. I don't hush people. I don't try to prove people wrong. If it's a disagreement or I don't really do the debate thing, but if it's a disagreement and the person say what they say, I say what I say, but I don't be trying to dog nobody because it's my live. As long as the energy is right, y'all, we just come on, I turn this camera on and we just chop it up. Y'all just do what y'all do. It's an open platform. As long as it's something that makes sense saying, and you just do you. This ain't a kid channel though, but we grown, so you just say what's on your mind, and you know we live in the chat. We getting energy off this. That way, once we get off, we get into it even more. We know we on track. We about to work out even harder tomorrow. Our cheat day is coming next week again. Like, yeah, this shit never stop, y'all. You must have a good metabolism. Mine is all over the place. Yeah. Or you might have a good metabolism. Mine, good metabolism. Must have a good mind is all over the. Oh yeah. Positive spaces. That's what it's like. I say, everything is about energy, y'all. Most people just want to take care of their family, work, take care of their family, enjoy their day, have some fun. Like, they enjoy their day, have some fun. That's their freedom part of it. But most of the stuff is simple. Make your money so you can enjoy your day and have freedom out here, y'all. Go home, do it all over again, see your family. Every year, throughout the year, set goals, be more productive, be better than you was the previous year. Yeah. Most people ain't out here looking forward to, like, getting 6 feet under. Like, most people lead. Most people plan on returning home. It's sad that most people don't. I don't really run across bad people out here. There's always somebody bad somewhere, but a lot of that be like the type of energy the person be having. They carry it with them, so they attract it. Like, I've stayed in all types of hood areas. I've other side of towns, east, west, I don't care where a person from, where I done stayed. I still carry myself the same way. All my boys is from all over, east, west. Any females I done dealt with, they done stayed east, west, suburbs, hoods. Like, been there, done it. It all boiled down to one damn thing: respect. That's what it boiled down to, y'all. Respect. Carry yourself with respect. Person can't help but to acknowledge that. I don't walk around mean mugging. I look at people, speak, nod. Sometimes I look at people, then I keep, I look away and go about my business. But I mean, it's a beautiful thing. People, some nice, decent people out here, y'all. People just been through hell and back. A lot of them don't even know how to get past it because they around so much nasty stuff out here to where they absorbing it, thinking, dang, this is how it's gonna be. Like this plaza, man, this is it. Ain't nothing coming out of this. Like all I see is trash everywhere. Like on my neighborhood, all they do is fighting. At my school, they used to pick us. So they don't even know there's other states that they can move to, other areas outside of the state that they stay in that's way better, more positive. Like it make a huge difference. When you're around so much bad stuff, it's a huge distraction, and it's a negative influence on your peace of mind and your emotions. Imagine being scared and having a feeling as if you about to go on trial for, harming somebody. Imagine that feeling 24/7. Imagine anxiety going on. You biting your nails because somebody looking for you. You beat somebody up, so you worry about them coming back retaliating. You not having enough money to feed your family. You about to run out of gas and you barely can get to work, and the kids is messing up in school and your relationship ain't going right. Man, that's a lot. That's called a nervous breakdown. That's a lot, y'all. Like it's past the aesthetics. It's like you gotta be here to even get to the aesthetic. Now this green car, I'm sorry, y'all. I showed y'all the cars that's around. That car is nice. It's past the aesthetics, y'all. It's like, I'm telling y'all, mental health is everything, y'all. But anyway, fitness questions, nutrition questions. I appreciate y'all. Any type of questions before I hop off this live. Especially what's going on nowadays. An energy type of person. I'm in my protecting peace area. Yeah, I picked that up, energy booty, immediately. Yeah, this is the type of energy that we need to be around. Imagine if we was hanging out, like, it matters. Your day is so much better when you got people help verifying who you really are versus somebody looking at you like, oh, you too nice. You always looking out for people. Yeah, I'm not trying to be around you. I know when not to look out for somebody, but you making it seem like I'm weak because I'm being genuine. No, I don't want them people as if I should just have no heart or feelings. That's too much. I don't always look out for people, but I always look out for people. Distraction always will try and ruin your positive energy. People don't adhere to it. Yeah, I got one of my boys that I ain't gonna say I almost said grew up with, but I was around and hanging out with. His energy is so off. I'm like, bro, you gotta be aware of this. Either that or you just, if not, you self-centered. Because I'm like, why you always gotta make stuff so serious and put so much, like, you gotta analyze it so heavy? It's not that serious. Like, I said what I said, just like you said what you said, but for some reason you only looking at it your way. That's a problem. That's a huge problem. Mental health needs to be mandatory in the United States. Yeah, man, because it's kind of like people is like, what they call it, PTSD. It's like everybody walking around PTSD, even the kids. I heard some kids, y'all, because like I said, my daughter's college send-off is early, right? When I was headed out, I was getting in my truck, and I'm hearing these little ass kids cursing like a sailor. I just wanted to look and see the size and how they was looking, because the voice, I could tell they was little kids because the sound. Their voice ain't had no bass to it. When I looked, I made sure they was looking at me, looking. I'm like, I'm trying to see, because it's like some of like several of them talking at the same. It's like 6 of them. They was leaving from playing basketball, whatever they was doing. And they was all talking. So I'm trying to see who's the one that was just doing all the crazy cursing, because there's a couple of them cursing. So when I saw the one, and he had the nerves to repeat to the other one what the other guy said. He said, the other guy said, yeah. He said, he'll slam the shit out of your black ass. It was like the funniest sounding thing to me, y'all. So I'm, at this time, I'm about to drive and put the truck in drive. His little voice with no bass, he like 10 to 12 years old. Like, man, if you don't go sit your ass down somewhere doing all that damn curse, I get it. I mean, we was doing our thing too, so. And that's all I was thinking. Like, when we wasn't at the house, the further away we got from the house, it seemed like the badder we got. But it was what it was. If I'd have saw them doing something outside of that, I would have corrected them just as a leader and a person that's showing love and structure to the community. And this wasn't even my neighborhood, but it's all the same thing. My daughter over here having her send-off, so. But I was just like, well, shit, they could be doing way less. And it ain't like they was, even though I heard them and they was on the other side of the street, they probably more than likely wouldn't have been doing it if we was just right there. Like, I'm sitting right here and they right there in front of me. Or, you know what I'm saying, something like that. But to them, I ain't even exist, because since they walking from that way and they walking up towards me and I'm on the other side of the block, they was in their own zone. And they probably was pretty decent kids. They just cursing up some shit. But that dude was like, he repeated it back to his friend. His friend had the long face. He said he'll slam the shit out of your black ass. Man. Yep. These kids today got some extreme foul mouths, or them lack of parenting and no solid father. Yeah, that's what a lot of it was from. I'll tell you that. Even when I was doing, I'll tell you, my structure could have been a whole lot better. But yeah, hopefully they turn out good, Ralphie. Yeah, that's the main thing. Like, hopefully. Let me see. Not even that the education system has failed. Yeah, the education is robbing the system blind. Like, they stealing from the book department. Like, the funds to provide books for school. I remember, was it during the C word 2020? It was a school that they was handing out used books. I'm like, this don't make no sense. Ain't nothing wrong with used books. They been doing that, but I'm talking about, no, they ran out of books. So they was trying to get some books from previous years from another school or to donate. I'm like, man, they getting funding, but somebody is taking that funding and doing whatever they want to do with that money. So that's all that is. Let me see. What does say? Onion Booty. Like, if I had kids, they would have certain times on the phone, internet, but majority of the time, mine would be reading books like we did when we were younger. Yeah, it was a whole different game. That's why my daughter, she different. I know she be acting up when she away, just like most of us was doing when we was away from the parent. My daughter got structure. She got me, and she got a good-ass mother. So she got structure, and people be telling me all the time, yeah, she's such a good child. She don't really mess with nobody. She just, like, when her grades is off in school, she just need to catch up and do this and do that. And I'm like, well, I know she ain't really out here like that. She just got to get on top of her game, though. But my daughter, yeah, she the type of daughter that most people will want to have. Yeah, I stay on her ass, though. I don't be playing. I don't try to be nice and be my daughter's friend. I just kick it with her just like how I be on this live. I kick it with my daughter straight. The older she get, the more I give her the realness with curse words added to it. I tell her, like, don't have your ass over. I tell her, I be talking to her. It's curse words always included, because I know she curse. It's gonna sting. She know that's a realness. She can relate. She know, all right, yeah, and make sure your friends, all of them ain't your friends. Most of them ain't gonna be around when your ass get to the top. I tell her, like, she'd know. She'll know. I'm providing for. I take care. I've been with my daughter since day one. I potty trained my daughter. I taught my daughter how to ride her bike without training wheels. I gave my daughter a business for her 15th birthday of skincare, which that lasted for a few years just to see what she was going to do with it. Really, I gave it a year. So the other year, I was just trying to figure out how I was going to, if I was going to do my own thing with it, because it was in my name anyway. But I wound up dissolving it. Had to go through the IRS, put in the paperwork, then go through the state, and then make sure, because you can't dissolve it through the state unless your state fees is up to date. So even if your state fees is not up to date, you got to pay that first, which is like a reinstated type thing to have it up to date. Then you got to put the dissolve. So you got reinstated just to dissolve it if you owe state fees. So I know the process through all the stuff because I'm used to doing business and stuff. But yeah, so let me see. I remember sitcoms like Reading Rainbow. They don't even have functional programming on TV now for kids. Yeah, this stuff is all over the place. Y'all notice they took the good stuff off TV. Like all of the learning stuff, the good family shows, like it was white family show that was good, it was black family show, like it was girl shows that was actually like, what was that one show? My Girlfriend. That show, I used to actually watch that because, I mean, look at me. I'm black, so the women was attractive. I liked it. But it was shows that was white I used to watch too that was good, like Golden Girls. This is a throwback, but that show, it had comedy to it. It had its own love. And then I used to watch Three's Company. I used to watch Different Strokes. Like they took Different World, a mixture of shows. Like these shows is just like, it had its education to it. It had its values to it. It had a lot of stuff that had people tuned in. You got to go back in time and probably go up on YouTube or be able to pull these old shows up and you can watch it like that. Martin Show even had value to it. It didn't even really matter the race. I just used to like, if it was one of them type of shows, oh, I was on it, y'all. I used to love Three's Company. You couldn't tell me nothing. You couldn't tell me nothing about Three's Company. That was like one of my favorite shows. What was his name? Mr. Stanley. I think his name was the old man, the landlord guy. Yeah, he had a crush on one of the chicks on Three's Company. I think one of their names was Cindy. I think Cindy was the one with the brunette, and then it was the blonde. I kind of had a thing for I did for the brunette one. Yep, but I love them shows. Them shows was like one of the realest things, y'all. I'm telling y'all. To help get you through life, just like music. The music was different. Show. It's messed up out here. It's messed up out here. The young generation, they got to really make sure they locked and loaded for them to be successful. Yep, we need more dads like this. Yeah, I get it in too. I get it in. I ain't just saying it. Trust me. I get it. Just how I'm solid with how I sound on him. I'm solid with my business. What I take care of when it comes to me taking care of business with my responsibility with my daughter. I've been with my daughter since day one. I saw her come out of my daughter, because my daughter mama had a C-section. I saw her come out of her stomach. I passed out. They had to roll me backwards, give me some orange juice and crackers. I'm thinking I'm tough and, not necessarily tough, but strong. I'm a strong man. I can handle this. Is nothing I experienced life. They told me, all right, you want to see her come out? And they had this little blue sheet thing. So I leaned over, because I was sitting on this side of the blue sheet in the chair. And they operating, and I'm laying, they just got, it's like, you want to see? I'm like, oh yeah, it's nothing. So I saw this stuff on TV. That's how I'm thinking, like, all right. It was something. It had to been just seeing the skin, the inside of, inside the skin, because they had the skin pulled back. It had to been that, because I just got real nauseated and light on my feet. It's a real thing. Like, I can see why people, they hear and see certain news and they black out, they pass out. Like, it was one of those moments. But when I was falling back, don't forget, I just stood up. The chair was still back there. And I came down, I timed it to where I landed in the chair, and it was the lady, she was right there to kind of catch me like right when I landed, and the same way I was sitting, it's the same way they rolled me back, y'all. They rolled me backwards. So how I'm facing y'all on this phone, they rolled me, still looking this way. They ain't turned me, they rolled me backwards. So I'm facing this way. They rolled me that way, and they set me on the bed, and they gave me some crackers and some oranges, and they said, Mr. Hurt, did you eat today? Did you? I said, yeah, I ate. They was like, yeah, it must have been just, you seeing the birth come out, and maybe it was me taking it all in. Dang, this is real. I got a baby here. I created a baby. Like, yeah, y'all. So I've been there. My old dude was never around. So that's why I take parenting serious. So I reversed the cycle with me being in my daughter's life. My father was never around. So as far as I'm concerned, I could have came out like him. But my father wasn't there. I ain't gonna be there. My daughter has a father. That's why I be hard on her. I never left her side. Yep. Let me see. Classic, hands down. You big dumb. Oh, Sanford and Son. Yep. I'm white, but Sanford and Son. Yeah, it's all good. Like I say, like the shows is mixed up. I'm black, but I didn't watch the white. I never forget my white shows. Like it just is what it good is good. Whether it's music, it don't matter if it's white music, black music. Like good is good. It don't matter the singer. It don't matter the rapper. It don't matter the TV show. It don't matter the store. It don't matter the business. Like good is good. It don't matter who painted the car. It don't matter who built the building, the architect that built. Good is good. That's why I love traveling, because all that go out the door. Like, it don't even matter. It don't even matter. Like, good is good. It's all energy. Good is good. It's all good. Yep, it's all good. But I'm telling y'all, like, your Sanford Son was one of my favorites. Like that, you big dummy. Like that dude was something else. That dude was something. The Jeffersons. Like, it was so many shows, y'all. Like, Yep, it was good. And everybody didn't have cable. A lot of this stuff used to come on TV. Then they moved it to where TV didn't have nothing. The only show I hated, I'm talking about hated, like when nothing else, because usually you can find something. You keep turning the channel, you don't see nothing, and then you narrow it down, like, I don't want to watch that, I don't want to watch that. But you can still watch that. It just wasn't one of your things. One show that I couldn't stand, I'm talking about I couldn't stand it so much that it was like I hated it, was MASH. And I love a good army movie like Arnold Schwarzenegger. What's the movie? The one movie with the Predator, like, or any of the jungle type movies, and they trying to save somebody and they got to shoot in the snakes and killing animals. I love the army movie, but that damn MASH show, it was so slow, and the time that it came on, it was sleepy time. It came on at what? I don't know, 12 a.m., 1 in the morning. I was little, so maybe 11 p.m. That's late when you 10 years old, but that MASH show, the way it came on, them being in the tents, the whole scripts, I'm like, yeah, I tried. I watched it a handful of times forcefully, but never could. It was really just to stay up because I had to do something, and TV was the something to do. Yeah, MASH wasn't it. Yep. Anything like that would make someone pass out. Yep. He was petrified. Yep. I'm glad you said that about reversing the broken home curse with black fathers. A lot of people fall into that trap and continue toxic. Yeah, a lot of people just use stuff as an excuse. Just people in general, like, and it's all, a lot of this stuff is for it. It's an energy thing. It's to get your reaction so you can start, so they can exchange their feelings onto you. It's real. Energy exchange is a real, or energy transfer, whatever they call it. It's a real thing, y'all. It's real. Like, the transfer in it, I don't mind transferring, but I need this shit to be positive. That's why they say be careful who you lay down with and who you're around. Like, it's a real damn thing. It's all about energy. People want our energy. And the thing about it, we going through life just like them, but the way we deal with it is totally different, and they can't handle that because they got to make it known. Oh, the day is going bad, nothing is going my way. Then they say stuff to you like, "Oh, you lucky, you lucky." I'm not lucky, shit. I went through it. I'm just blessed to be focused and never give up on myself, and always find a better way to get to the next level, and never give up on myself, never doubt myself. Notice this is temporary, and no matter how I'm feeling, to keep pushing forward no matter how I'm feeling. I'm feeling sad, I'm feeling messed up. I'm not about to sit on that feeling. I'm about to have that feeling while I go work out. I'm about to have that feeling while I eat a healthy meal. I'm about to have that feeling while I go to the gym and do what I'm about to have that feeling around some happier people. That way they can lift me up without me transferring this bad to them. And the only thing I'm doing is complaining. We got to be careful with those type of people. Them people will mess your life up if you let them. You can come to me. I can lift you up, but you got to be prepared to remove whatever type of negativity from your life to be lifted up and stay lifted up. If you just trying to tell me something knowing that you already got your mind made up, I'm gonna show you very soon how quick I can show you the exit. Even if you think you winning in that moment for that day, you gonna know what time it is the next time you call me. You're gonna be wondering, hey, why he don't answer no more? Yep, you lost. You brought it on yourself. I don't have time for that. I just like good energy, good people. I like diversity. I like different music. I like different stuff. I come from the hood. I done been around some of the worst stuff. I never stayed or put myself in no type of box. I never really depended on people 100%. Always depended on myself. I used to jump on a bus. I was quick to get in the cab. I was quick to get in the Uber. Always had my own whip since I was the age of 16. My own whip. At one time, well, even now, currently I keep 2. But at one time I resorted back to 1, but then now I'm back to 2 because I got the work van also. This truck and the work van. So, but that's just so I can make sure if something happened with one, I can easily jump in the next without even worried about it. I just deal with that flat tire or dealing with whatever's going on with the engine or trans. And I'm still in motion to make my money and pay my bills. So we got to make sure we healthy to be able to stay focused like that. I like giving people energy, and people come back to me with that same energy. And that's how I know it's working. And when we like that, y'all, I'm telling y'all, like, some of y'all just don't know how much of a beast y'all really are, because the more positive you get with your nutrition and health and like-minded people, I'm telling you, like, you might have been thinking about starting a business, and maybe you wasn't. Now you're around some stuff. Now you like, you know what? I really love doing this one thing. I'm about to turn it into a business. You might do arts and crafts. You might like reupholstering furniture. You might like cutting grass, or the mobile detail guy that was like, oh, that's business. That's what I do, y'all. I got my business credit, or I get website. I do everything, logos, everything. I do. I'm around it. You know, my brother got business. He up there with it. You know, so he into real estate and all this other type of stuff. So I'm around a group of people, which is a handful or less, but we probably like 20 people, because we do what we do. But, and we all come from a lower place out here. We just never gave up, and we stayed grinding no matter what. And we always made sure that if we didn't know we could, who else is gonna say we could? So pretty much, if you say you can't, everybody gonna say you can't. But when you say you can, even if the world saying you can't, yeah, you a beast. Because even when you win and you get past that mode of where you stuck at or you trying to get to, once you get there, that's what you're gonna have to be telling yourself. You might as well tell yourself now, while you going through the moments of trying to get better. Because ain't nobody gonna have your back like you. Your mama, your child, no, you gonna have your back more than anybody, because you gonna do it when you want it. You gonna take it more serious because it's you. You the one waking up to it. You the one going to sleep with these thoughts. Nobody else is thinking and worrying about you like that, like the way you gonna, because you is feeling that. Even if you got a partner or a significant other, your mama, your grandma, they concerned, they worry about you, they do this, but it's impossible for them to completely forget they exist and do 100% of your worrying. No, they might do a big part because they care, but they still got to have a certain amount of them to where they not thinking about you to take care. I got to go to the market. I got to go water my garden. I got to go here. I got to take the kids to school. Whatever it is. Now they probably back thinking about you, but you think about you 100% of the time. Even if you're doing stuff and thinking about other people, like you still gonna be thinking about you, especially like when you going through like the hard time type stuff. Like you gonna be thinking about you. You out here living life is going pretty decent. No, you ain't gonna be able to think about people like that or worry about them like that because you got too much of your own good stuff going. But when it's time for you, your day is slower, then you're gonna be thinking about it. Yeah, then you're gonna be thinking about it. Other than that, nobody is thinking about us. What we gonna think about? We gotta put ourselves first. A certain amount of selfishness is healthy. I always say that a certain amount of selfishness is healthy. That means you got a backbone. That means you're able to say no as quick as you say yes. Otherwise, if you think you're impressing people, you're doing them a favor by keep saying yes. Soon as you say no, you're gonna realize, dang, they never was really with me. They never was really by my side. They never was really for me as a friend or a family member. It's only because I kept saying yes. You won't know who for you until you say no anyway. The person ain't gonna leave because you saying no. They should be saying no to some. They should be saying no to some stuff and some people. Just because you told them no. If that no was real, which it should be, why not say it? Take care of yourself. Everybody that you deal with that's in your circle will be taken care of as well. Everybody. I like your work van better than your Tahoe. Yeah, the work van, the thing about it is, at one time I was in that damn thing more than this there. I just started really back then in this, what was it, some months, March, April? I was in the work van so much, y'all. Like, I had my camp gear in there, like when y'all be seeing me cooking on at the park, I'm showing the picture, like, that's part of my camp. I got a refrigerator. I got a power station. I can hook my phone. I can plug in the refrigerator. I can plug in my laptop. Like, I get it in for real. That's my camp gear. I was just telling my man, I saw somebody at this tent. I saw someone at this park that I'm at, that I usually go at when I'm on live. They had a tent. It was a younger couple, and they just went in the middle. This got baseball field over here, baseball. Y'all just saw the park on live before. It's my favorite park. It's a huge park. Working bathrooms, a working water fountain. They pulled out a tent. Just one of them smaller ones, like 2 people can go in it. And they just went in the middle of the park. It wasn't busy or nothing. So they just went in the middle of the park, and they just set that tent up. And I'm like, that's a nice getaway. They tucked away. Ain't no telling what they was doing in it. But I'm telling y'all, like, I'm like, man, that's living. Let's just go outside in nature. That's living, y'all. I'm telling y'all, that was like the best thing. You got people working out over here. You got people running the track over here. You got people walking their dog. You got the dude over here training people how to train a dog. So this is dude I saw him a couple times. He got a dog training business or something, because it's like he had like 7 people and it was like 7 dogs. This one dog was the worst. Of course, he had a muzzle on, so I knew it was a problem with him. I was just leaving from hooking my food up and doing some work on my laptop. So I was walking from the table to put the stuff in my truck. And I'm looking at him. And I'm looking at the dog on the ground with the muzzle. And I'm just looking back, and I'm just looking. And as soon as I get to my truck, the rest of the group joins. So it's like 7 people, 7 dogs. His dog wilding out. I see the trainer telling him this and that. Everybody else's dog is pretty much calm. His dog got the muzzle on, it's wilding out, and it's doing this and doing that. The trainer trying to tell him how to, be the leader of the pack and all. You could tell that dog was giving him hell. And then another dog started trying to act up, but his leader, which is his owner, the lady or whatever, she had control of her dog. But the one dude with the muzzle, when you see the muzzle, you know it's a problem. I'm like, yeah, it's a problem. It was a problem. You see all the other dogs without a muzzle, and then this one got a muzzle. That dude couldn't even control it. The chain was getting stuck. The dog was jumping up trying to bite him, but he couldn't because he had the muzzle in it. The chain is getting it. I'm like, man, this is crazy. You could tell the owner like he was sweating over there from. It's kind of like tussling with a kid. You know, kids are strong, y'all. When they be kicking, you trying to blow all the snot off their nose to do something. They crying. They don't want you to do it. They kicking and fussing, and next you know, you sweating, y'all. You like, man, this baby's strong. But yeah, let me see. I like work. Yeah, all right, I cut grass too. I got about 6 yards. Yeah, that's what's up, Raphael. That's what's up. Let me see. Onion booty, gems, worth facts. Onion booty. No, it's my favorite word. You see who's really in your corner. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, no, oh, you gonna see. I get it. I don't like no either, but it's natural. If I wasn't here, no, I wouldn't know who I am. So when I hear no, I get certain emotions, but it's how I respond to it. Most people react. It's how I respond to it. I'm going to respond right knowing, you know what? Let me not take this the wrong way because we all human. Let me not take this the wrong way. They ain't do nothing wrong. They ain't said nothing wrong. They did this, they did that. It's all good. So I use it too. I want a person to look at it the same way. I get it. Stuff ain't going your way. Who don't want life to not go their way? So hearing the word no is life not going your way. I get it, but we gotta respect it though. We have to respect it. Yep, we have to respect it. All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all being on this live, y'all. It's always a beautiful thing. Like I'm really passionate about what I do, and you know, if it wasn't for this app, you only can reach so many people in your hometown or community, depending on where you stay at. But on this app, you can reach people in other states, other countries, like the same place you stay at. Like these platforms are amazing, y'all. Like, yeah, it's amazing what they can do, good and bad. But I'm on the good side of it. But it's amazing. I really appreciate y'all. No doesn't never mean no doesn't mean never. Yeah, that's the yeah. So it's yeah, you right. You right, Onion Booty. But yeah, I definitely appreciate y'all. I'm about to run in this market. I think they close at 9, so I got about 25 minutes. I just gotta grab 2 cans of tuna. I'm about to run in here and grab what I grab, eat this fruit, and I'm gonna walk for an hour just to get the extra glucose out my bloodstream. It's been a nice, busy, consistent, but laid back day at the same time, y'all. But this is how you want it to be. Pretty much every move we make, it need to be what's the word I'm looking for? It need to be productive. Whether we going to the beauty supply, whether we going to do laundry, because we got to make sure we smell good, our clothes are clean. Whether we going to pick our best friend up, and because they car down, we got to shoot them to work twice this week. Okay, this best friend, this person always hit my back. Like every move we make, all right, me answering this number that's calling on my phone, they got a name attached to it. We shouldn't be saying, do I really want to talk to him? Do I really want to talk to her? Yeah, like that. I can see if you're focused and busy, then you ask yourself that. But if it's because the energy is not right with that person, you never know what they own, you probably eventually need to leave that person alone. Like, we should be quick and happy to answer when we able to answer. Other than that, we need to keep everything fucking simple, because life is supposed to be simple. Why make stuff difficult that we got control over? If we got control over it, why make it difficult? Keep it simple. Make it work for you, because whoever you dealing with is making it work for them. They dealing with us because what's working for them. They not dealing with us because what's working for us. That's our job. It's on each individual to deal with the two-sided relationship based on what they getting out of it. So as long as you getting what you getting out of the relationship and I'm getting what I'm supposed to get out of the relationship, it's a win. We just don't want one-sided relationships. That's the quickest way for a person to see the exit for me. All right, y'all. I'm about to get ready to head up out of here. Let me see. Love your lives. Yeah, I appreciate it, Onion Booty. Love the combos. Yeah, these combos is needed too. Peace, Raphael. Shout out to you, Raphael. I appreciate you, man. Onion Booty, I need to find out what times you go live. Usually, it's around 5 or 6. That's usually the time. The days be different, but I go live twice a week, and I put out 2 videos a week. But this week, it was 1 because it was crazy. I'm working on a bigger project. That's why I wanted to get on live today, too, because I'm like, I was only able to push out 1 fitness video versus 2, and to prolong the live until tomorrow wouldn't have made sense. So I'm like, I'm glad I got on it today, because if I'd have prolonged it, it just didn't feel right, especially when I knew I had time. Even though I'm gonna be working on something else, I still had time to jump on here. Yeah, look what happened. It wound up being one of the best lives. So yeah, I go live twice a week, and the time is usually in between 5 and 6. Today I think I got on here like 6:20, almost 6:30, but so pretty much in between 5 and 6. That's usually when I try to go live. It's never 8 or 9. It's never 12 or 1 p.m. It's usually around 5 or 6 p.m. So yeah, but I appreciate y'all. I'm about to get ready to hop off here. Let me see. Self-care is health and fitness too. I agree. Okay, yeah, cause NFL starting up and I'm broadcasting, so I'm gonna be working a LOL, but I'll definitely try and catch more of your lives. Yeah, you'll be at least catch one of them probably out to 2, or whenever you can catch it, you catch it. You know, cause one of them is always like Saturday, Sunday, and then one of them is like weekday. So you'll be able to catch one of them. For sure. All right, I'm gonna be still. All right, y'all. I appreciate y'all so much. Y'all can see it got dark, but yeah, I appreciate y'all so much, man. So much love, man. I appreciate y'all. Y'all like the other family, man. The family that I created instead of the family that I was born into. So I appreciate y'all. Nothing but love for y'all. Nothing but the best. Y'all be safe and stay positive. It's your boy, D Weezy. I'll catch y'all on the next one. If y'all know anybody want to be part of a positive community, make sure y'all share this live and have them tap in. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Later.